What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, TrackStar, and welcome back to another dancehall video tutorial. So another one, I will go over the process of recording vocals in a FL Studio. We're going to kind of build a mid template, something like a small like a template, and we're going to go through and voice something. So the thing is, right now my vocal is low, of course, because this is the dry microphone signal. There's not a lot to my voices, so very low. So that's the first thing we need to address. So right now we need to find a rhythm. Before we even do that, we need to find a rhythm I like, get it in a FL Studio, set the levels on that, and then worry about the vocals. So let's go find a beat. Zoom up on the computer. I have a plethora of rhythm we can choose from, and then once we find something we like, then we go back and start work on it. So let's play. Like this, so I'll drag that in. Boom. So now we have a rhythm, put that on a track on the mixer. Typically for my beats, I like take off, if you watch the top left hand side of the file menu there, I like take off like 9-10 dB. Especially if you need a beat them normally kinda fully clip up. So I'll probably take off like 10 dB or so, 11 dB. As long as it's not too loud, we can really still hear ourselves. Alright, cool. So that's cool. So now, next thing we need to get the tempo and key for the rhythm. So I'll go virtual DJ for that. I'll drag this beat 933. So the tempo is 90, the key is G sharp major. So what we could do is we can go rename, we can put G sharp major and then put 90 BPM. Boom, so we never forget it, you understand? So next, we'll go to the vocals and we're going to start kind of enhance the vocals in our ways. So right now, the signal will come in the FL Studio. It itself is a little bit too low. So a way how we can get around that is, firstly, we can, boom, go to the preamp and turn up the level. Turn up the level upon the preamp, before we even add no plugin or any type of, but if you listen, the vocals them basically at the start, because I have too much level. So find a good consistent level where we like where the vocals sound clean, everything will come through. Check my headphone levels and make sure it's good. Alright, so my headphone level is good, so just need to kind of balance the vocals. So we typically want to get around -10 to 9, in that range, -9 to -14 as far as vocals and level. So the first thing what we are going to do, always for me anyway, we are going to add auto-tune. I have my choice of auto-tune I like use. In this case, we are going to use something where we can access low latency. So we are going to just go with Slate Digital's Meta-Tune. Remember, the key is G sharp major. So we have low latency turn on. We're going to turn up the retune speed right now. We don't have nothing set. We're going to use 10 for the retune speed. We don't want it too fast. And we're going to put the key as G sharp major. Right? So we have that set. Boom. So now if we play the rhythm, let's set the tempo up here, 90 BPM. Boom, we can add a marker, so this is the intro to the front. And we can set 9 at the or let's say a chorus or whatever. Come on every day win. Come on every day win. You know I've seen them now, we have some medicine. The man go up see you don't know you drought. Come on every day win. Now go have some medicine. Get in my feet. Come on you legit. Miss it. Right now we're low. I'm gonna too like the key. Yeah, come on every day win. And I'm gonna like to see we are gone. too like the KLC. Yeah, come on every day. Yeah, that's definitely not it. Yeah. Come on every day, my win. Now for do it, to do nothing. Now for like me. Come on up, now for fight me. Tell a psychic. Song the mama sing to write it. Alright, cool. Boom. So we have that set. So next we'll start go through now and add some, clean up the vocals a little bit. I use all stock plugins, no third party outside of the auto tune. So we'll go in a stock plugins, we'll go in a EQ. First thing we want to do, we want to get rid of all of the basses. I don't really like the bass in my voice. When my voice, unless is like a tutorial, I like when my voice sound crispy and thick, isn't it? So around off the low end, we're going to cut all the way up to about like a 130, 140 around that area there. So, get rid of that. That's the first thing. We can just go through and find some little frequency or not too like this one. We can, just dip them out basically. So we are clean up the vocal right now. Same thing as again, any little frequency where we attack or not really too like, get rid of that. So you have like that there. So hold on, oh shit. Come on here, doing. Now I feel like it again. Tell them son, again. Speak by my name on the street again. Yeah, come on here every day. Now I feel like play. Come on every day. Let's find a couple more frequencies I wanna like and get alright. So another one right there. So this how we can kinda bring this back. It's a 2 right there, so let's find sitting. Yeah, count money every day when this one another one right there. So boom. Get rid of all of them things there. After that, we can then compress the vocal. Like I say, I use stock plugins only, so I use the Fruity limiter. I believe there's a Fruity compressor or something like that. So let me see. Fruity. I believe there's a Fruity compressor. Yeah, Fruity compressor. So we just use this simple. I set the threshold to like a -30-ish or whatever. Attack time, we're going to do about 5-second release, about 180. Ratio, we're going to do about like 1:3:4 to 1, something like that. Compression, we're going to do vintage, I guess. I don't know. I don't care. I don't really use too much FL Studio stock plugin. So right now, we get some compression and then we can just boost back and get back the gain, isn't it? So now we have that like the compressed sound to my voice, isn't it? So now if we go back and we start play the track, come money every day, my win. Again. Noise on my voice start kind of come above the beat, isn't it? But like I said, this is a template, so it's not really a thing where we would stick with this will change. It's just somewhere if we get a good groove while we have voice. So we have that, we have compression, we have 15 dB again. I'm going to take down that compressor set. I'll go out of that and I'll go into another EQ. So I go stock EQ again. This time around we're going to add some top end frequency and then we're going to add some saturation, isn't it? So we'll do the same kind of roll off. Maybe not as drastic, isn't it? But we're going to then add to the top end, we'll add some ear in our way, so we're going to add some top end frequency, kind of get the voice sweeten up, you see it. Then we're going to go in another stock plugin like Blood Overdrive or whatever, any type of distortion I feel the studio might offer. And we are going to add some distortion to this thing here, so let's go more plugins. I'll go Fruity. I'm supposed to have a Fruity. It's a fat Blood Overdrive right there, so. But I know why my vocals so kind of just crazy distorted. I just want to add a little bit again, so my vocals kind of sit down over the rhythm. As I say, that's about it when I really need. Yeah, we do it that. I feel like my come money. We do fucking psychic. But this that took them out to someone off for write it. Everything on top of doing off for write it. As I say, just that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are really 4 plugins is man the vocals up on a certain level, so we have that good. So now the next thing we need some auxiliary tracks, right? So I'm gonna take about 5 tracks over here. So I'm gonna right click, I go change the color upon them to like, let's say we do red or whatever. Boom, we're gonna change this first one and this last one. Right click separator, so we separate them from everything. This one right, so we're gonna add Fruity. I'm gonna add the stock plugin, let's go in our reverb. We're going to add the fruity convolver first, and then we're going to go in the second track, and we're going to add stock plugin, all those fruity reverb too. And we're going to use presets. So we're going to right click on this, we're going to put, let's do drum room or whatever. Cool. We don't want no dry signal, so we can turn that down and put the wet signal to 0. Right? So this is basically just like a room tone type of reverb. So if we use me just a hear like me turn up a talk in a room. So basically you do that to taste. You really just a kind of add a little bit of width, little bit of depth and dimension to the vocal. In the convolver though, so we got type room right there. So in the convolver. The thing with a convolution reverb is that you can load different profiles inside it. So if me, because a good one, I'm going to use this, I believe there is a way. If more go to... Alright, so here we have the presets. So we have chambers, we have, halls, we have whatever. And these are all convolutions. So it's basically them go in and place and sample a certain reverb. And then, turn it in an audio. You can use that an algorithm, basically convolution reverb operate off an algorithm, isn't it? So there should be a way how we can load a sample. So boom, because I have some convolution reverb, I go double check on something. So if I go on VST library and I'll go in a 7th heaven, I believe there should be some convolution reverbs in here. So if I go in a plates, let's see, there's nothing in here. That's weird. Damn. Nope. So let's try reverberate. This is a convolution. So these are what I talk about. So you have impulse response. Should be some. Damn. Them I have none. I wonder why. Hold on. Right click. Open. Brother. Right click. Open in a new window. Let's see some. Oh, these are FIR. So these are proprietary files. That's weird. Let me see some. We have Rex, FLAC, okay, so them not support it. So it's cool. So we just use something stock. Fuck it. We just use some stock. So let's go back in let's do a chamber. And let's hold on, see special what that's no, so let's do chamber, let's do Oh, matter of fact, you want to reverb devices. So let's do large bright hall, dense warm room, close hall, locker basement, live church. Want some more nice. EMT 250. Nice. I wonder if we can. So let's drag that in. So change the impulse response just like that, right? So I'm going to show you something. So if I send my vocals to this track, right, that's right. That is the sound of the EMT 250. You see me? If we drag in this a tone stage thing here, notice that we have a different sound. I like the EMT 250, so we run with that. This convolution reverb is very good, you know what I mean? We need to explore the stock plugins them more, but such is life, you see it. So we have that. We have a nice room. We have, but rename this EMT 250. So we have a convolution reverb, a plate basically, and then we also have the room. So now, the vocals kind of, really kind of, I take a tone, I take a certain, lastly, we'll add on the vocal, add a limiter. The fruity limiter, of course, and we'll kind of compress the vocal a little bit more. Come on every day, man. Now see me again. I do my thing, I'm not like, I'm not psychic. Man, nobody be psychic, yo. Them a talk and I'm going like a them alone. Me do it. Them a talk like a them alone. We do it. Pussy we street. Yeah, money I make everywhere we go. Call money any day me get up. Get up. So when I get too much compression, I really want to get too much compression. We just really do this. We kind of level out the vocal, keep everything on a certain level. We can turn up the rhythm, carry rhythm a little bit louder. Come on everywhere we go. We do it all, you know, feel like me, yeah. We are win. Them not feel like them think, talk your feelings and speak your mind, count up, reach your mind, even end. And let's change this to external input only. Alright, so what happens now is when I turn off the record button, you're not gonna hear nothing that come from the mic. Alright. Yeah. Come on, with you. Yeah. Not like we. So we do it, so we operate, so straight. We unique, them not feel like me. No. Operate unique, come straight, come money everywhere, I'm going to see it, I know. Up and then lastly, let's go into this track, I will go add a delay. Boom, I'll go in a FL Studio again, stock and I'll use the through the delay tree. I'll just right click on a preset. I'll go tape action mono. Now we need for so I don't like the filter, you know, I go on. I'll keep the pitch also. Low pass, high pass, off. So yeah, cool, that's nice. I'll turn down dry, we don't want no dry signal. And then I really just a matter of taste now. Yeah. Alright, cool, so we have that. Modulation time. Them know I've seen winning. Them know do thing. Come on here, we keep winning. Them a bad mind, real nigga. We stack money, count up real figures. One TrackStar, no G giver, yeah. Let's turn off rhythm. More like a quarter note. Yeah, we do it. Everything we do nice. Them know I've still winning. Then I no choice. Then I'm still winning. But then I no choice. Yo. Yeah, I like that. Cool. So now we can go in the whole recording. Yeah. So notice me for whatever reason. Yeah. Alright, go like that. So yeah, that's pretty much, you know, the chain done, or basic chain. My template way more advanced than that, but that's basic. Now if we get into the more recording stuff now, so boom, once we have everything set there, make sure say when I'm print the effects, because this is a template, we'll just do a test recording. So if FL Studio without press the record button in the latest version, I press Ctrl Alt and R. But when I do that, I need to make sure say this thing is up on audio. Turn off automation, only record audio. You know? So this and stop, we don't want that. So now we should be seeing, you know, audio or whatever. Cool, I like that. So the thing is, and this is the big thing for me, when I record, I want to make sure say print none of the effects. So if I turn off all of the effects them right now, you're not supposed to see no crazy change in the waveform. You see, because we don't want to print the effects, we want the dry signals. So if I play this, so now we should be seeing, you know, audio or whatever. cool. I like that. So the thing is, and this is the big thing for me, when I record, I want to make sure say nah print none of the effects. If I turn off, cool. So everything good. I can delete that. And now just, let me say, recording is as easy as just pressing space bar. Me, when I record on Pro Tools, I do punch recording, you know what I mean? So everything I punch. Yeah. I'm not like, God, I win. Come money every day we sin. Evil. TrackStar, Mika, come money every day upon bad mind people. Make money move, Mika. No, it's simple. For whatever reason, I don't know why them always mute the tracks after, like them record for whatever. I hate that. But like we say, we are punch record, so I don't know why it always mute the damn audio clips, bro. That's so stupid. Like, that's dumb, bro. More I hear about America, I don't, like, it's just dumb. TrackStar, Mika, come money every day upon bad mind people. Mika, come money every day upon bad mind people. Make money move, Mika, come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast till I move quick in my vehicle. Mika, come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. Mika, come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. Mika, this is my punch record. Vehicle. Fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. Fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. You a move like me need, but me not need ya. Fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. People like you, we not really need ya. Come money every day, me evil. Fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. Start make money, people think say them need ya. Fast, me I move, fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. People think saying, need ya. Fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. Humans are evil, people no need ya. Fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. Humans are evil, but mine make a lot of people feel say them need ya. Fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. People are evil, make so much money, all of my friends them realize me no need ya. Fast, me up, fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. People are evil. Fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. People are evil, but mine I need ya. Fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. Fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. People are evil, but mine I need ya. Is me? Just like that hook or whatever you want to call it. We just punch and duplicate that, drag it over, hook done. Simple formula, easy. Listen back. Come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. People are evil. Come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. Come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. People are evil, bad mind me no need ya. Come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. People are evil, bad mind me no need ya. Come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quick in my vehicle. People are evil, bad mind me no need ya. Don't speak for my name, me come money every day upon bad mind evil. Bad mind me no need ya. Speak for my name and make the dogs delete ya. Come money evil, bad mind me no need ya. Speak for my name and make the dogs them delete ya. Come money every day upon bad mind people. Evil, bad mind me no need ya. Evil, bad mind me no need ya. Speak on my name and make the dogs them delete ya. Come money every day upon bad mind people. Life because just like that, we have a hook. So if you want to do like situation where you want to consolidate down everything, just highlight, shift up and down or whatever. We have a hook right there, so. Evil, but mine me no need ya. Speak on my name and make the dogs them. So let's say I want to do like, so let's say this is the verse, or let's say this is the chorus. You want to do like an ad-lib, you just go on another track. And disarm this. Literally what we're going to do is we're going to bring across everything. We'll rename it. And then upon this door, we're going to take the second EQ here. I'm going to do a telephone effect. Like that. Now we're going to do some ad-libs. So we're going to kind of filter out all of that. We don't really need too much and nothing. To tell you the truth, we don't need no reverb over here, so we can put the reverb on the track here direct. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to stack plugins and we're going to put fruity reverb and turn on the dry, turn up the wet. And I'm saying, we're going to do a telephone effect, so you don't really even matter the reverb can load. Whatever you want, make it is up to you, isn't it? Evil, but mine me no need ya. Speak on my name and make. Yeah, so much. Let's get some volume through this thing here. Where's the gain? Let's get some volume. Alright, cool. TrackStar, Mika, come money every day upon but. Let's arm it up for a card. And then we can get everything going. TrackStar, Mika, come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quicker in my vehicle. People are evil, bad mind me no need ya. Speak on my name and make the dogs them delete ya. Come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quicker in my vehicle. People are evil, bad mind me no need ya. Speak on my name and make the dogs them delete ya. Just like that. We have ad-libs. Turn this down, disarm it. TrackStar, Mika, come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quicker in my vehicle. People are evil, bad mind me no need ya. Speak on my name and make the dogs them delete ya. Come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quicker in my vehicle. People are evil, bad mind me no need ya. Speak on my name and make the dogs them delete ya. TrackStar, Mika, come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, TrackStar, Mika, come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, TrackStar, Mika, come money every day upon bad mind people. TrackStar, Mika, come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quicker in my vehicle. People are evil, bad mind me no need ya. Speak on my name and make the dogs them delete ya. Come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quicker in my vehicle. People are evil, bad mind me no need ya. Speak on my name and make the dogs them delete ya. TrackStar. TrackStar, Mika, come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quicker in my vehicle. People are evil, bad mind me no need ya. Speak on my name and make the dogs them delete ya. Come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quicker in my vehicle. People are evil, bad mind me no need ya. Speak on my name and make the dogs them delete ya. That's the basic, premise, that's the basic idea of it. You don't really need nothing more than that. It's as simple as that. You see me? Of course, I'm going to dash out the song, yeah. But, there's nothing more to it than that. There's nothing hard about it. You see me? I say it's that simple. It's just really, you need to get a template, and you can build one similar to how you see me set up this. You just need some auxiliary tracks so you can get a vibe, because without them things, track just sound dry. You understand what I'm saying? So you just need some auxiliary tracks, some things where you can kind of lock in on, focus on, and do what you do. Is it simple sitting? So you know the thing, go. Until next time, it's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, TrackStar. Peace. Yeah.
Nico.
Yeah. Yo, I'm not like God where I win. Come money every day we sin. Evil. TrackStar, Nico. Come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quicker in my vehicle. People are evil, bad mind me no need ya. Speak on my name and make the dogs them delete ya. Come money every day upon bad mind people. Life fast, me I move quicker in my vehicle. People are evil, bad mind me no need ya. Speak on my name and make the dogs them delete ya.